Good evening, you guys. I hope that you're having an amazing day wherever you are in this crazy, crazy world. I just wanted to get on here quickly because I've been seeing a lot of stuff. And by the way, I'm coming to you from my brand new phone. I feel like the camera quality is so much better. I got the 14 Plus and I have a hell of a lot more storage. I'm like over the moon, but I feel like it shows every single freaking imperfection. But I did just like take off all my makeup and I need to go shower and do all that. Anyway, you guys don't need or care to know about any of that. But I'm here really quickly because I'm like, yo, what is going on? What is going on? Let me pull this up. Let me pull it on up. Look at me, not prepared. I'm just like, what is going on in the atmosphere? I've heard something, I think I saw on Twitter, like it's Venus in retrograde or something like that. But I'm just like, it's just like couples are dropping left and right. And it's like, it's kind of alarming. Like, I feel like it started with like, not started, but like one of the big ones were like Kyle and Mauricio getting that whole news of them separating after what, like 27 years or something crazy like that. And then of course they came out and made a statement that that's not actuality, but there's something going on there. There's something brewing. But they may be just saving it for the show. We've had the Keke Palmer, the Jonah Hills, Ariana Grande, Sofia Vergara. What's going on? And now, and I'm sure this is to the pleasure of many people, we've been hearing, little tweets about it here. All the hate accounts have really been pushing this narrative that, Meghan and Harry are not going to be together. There's going to be a separation between the two, that Harry is staying off in a hotel somewhere and is not staying in the family home. All this, all that, right? Like we hear it all. We hear it all day long. So it's hard to know what's actual facts and what's just people being haters. You know what I mean? And I know people hate them. And I mean, you can disagree with, and not like them, but some of these people online just take it too far, have been taking it too far, and will continue to take it too far. That's just what they're going to do. But now it's seeming like, gosh, something's happening. And it's not surprising given everything that's happening with these other couples. There's something clearly happening in the universe. There's some energy out there. Also combined with the fact that Harry and Meghan are a couple, I've been saying this, they're under immense pressure, stress, all eyes on them. What the fuck did they do? It seems like thing after thing after thing just is not working out for them. She is in a situation with her family where they don't get along. She doesn't have his side of the family because they've like exiled themselves. He's in a situation where he doesn't have his side of the family. He doesn't have like even her side of the family to fall back on because they're on the outs. So there's the two of them, I guess, with their chosen family, friends or whatever, that they have around them or people they have on their teams and this, that, and other. But then it's like, it's hard to even deal with that because you pay these people, right? So like, are they just being yes men? Are they telling you the truth? But, it seems very isolating and it would seem very stressful and not knowing what to do. And I can see how these two, I know people hate when I say this young couple, these two young people, middle-aged people, however you want to phrase it, they're not old, being together under this immense stress in this house, looking at each other like, what the fuck are we gonna do now with the Montecito house, our two babies? What do I do now? Everybody fucking hates me, talking like Meghan. You got beef with your family, your brother and everything, and it's a mess. It's an utter mess. Companies are wanting to pull out left and right. We know that Spotify got out of their deal. They're not going to get that $20 million full payout, apparently. It's in the talks that Netflix wants to get out of their deal. They did not get an Emmy. They did get a Hollywood Critics Award. They have this whole New York car chase, which I'm still like, what the fuck was that? I'm not over that. The way that it was just brushed under the rug, how it was like headlines like across our screens, and then it just like went away like it was nothing, hurt nothing. Very strange. The book, it's just, I feel like everything that they've tried to set out to do, they've had a lot of people looking at it and many eyes on it, and people like hate watching and just looking out of curiosity, but not willing to be like super invested in a positive way. So now this article has come out via Radar Online, and then I also see that Page Six puts out an article as well citing Radar Online, and I'm just like, oh gosh. So the headline is exclusive: Harry and Meghan trial separation, nasty fights, humiliation and failure lead Prince to pursue peace inside the drama. That's a heavy headline. That's a heavy headline. Nasty fights, humiliation and failure. And they say that the prince is pursuing peace inside the drama. So this headline is seeming to me, just off the front, I haven't read it at all or whatever, that it's Prince Harry who's trying to distance himself. And I'm just like, girl, Meghan, what we gonna do here? So this was posted today around 5 a.m. It says Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are taking time apart. There's no allegedly, there's no whatever, taking time apart. That's a very competent statement. In hopes of rebuilding their bond after the pair's marital woes. And that's something that like, I don't even understand. Like, you know, when you're in a relationship and it's like everything is just going wrong and the person's like, why don't we just take a break? What the fuck is a break? What is a break? Just say you want to break up. You don't want to be in this anymore. You don't want to do this. You need space. You need time. Say that. Say you don't want to do this. But I guess in a marriage, it is different because you took vows. There's a whole bunch of documents and everything like that. So maybe it's worth it to take that space, and there can be some rebuilding in that, and there's some distance makes the heart grow fonder shit going on. I don't know. But I would feel like if you're having issues, I've never been married. I'm not good with relationships. I'm just saying what I feel like. I would feel like you would need to come together more if you are having issues in your marriage. Go to therapy, this, that, and other. Obviously, this is all based off of fucking Radar Online / Page Six article, but we're speculating here. So the article continues. The marital woes were fueled by family drama. Obviously, we know what it is. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been worn down after public backlash. I believe it. I'm worn down for them, the shit that I like see constantly. Still. When do they get married? Like, it's constant. So I'm sure they're worn down. I could definitely see that being actual. Failed business deals and public spats with their loved ones, palace insiders reveal. So this says from palace insiders. So if the Duke and Duchess are removed from the palace and are in Montecito, what the hell does the palace know about what's going on in Montecito? That's my question, because this joint says palace insiders reveal. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been worn down after public backlash, failed business deals, and public spats with their loved ones, palace insiders revealed. What is the palace doing knowing about the business of Montecito? Is somebody in Montecito, reporting back to the palace? Is there a mole? Is there a rat? What is going on? Because this says palace insiders. It says that. They're trying to figure out what hit them, an insider claimed. A lot of fucking things. Harry doesn't fit into Meghan's tacky Tinseltown world. Oh my God. They added, saying he needs to find himself. Oh Lord. It's been a rocky few months for the renegade royals who dealt with the negative fallout from the bad press as they tried to reestablish their lives in California after stepping down from their senior duties and waging war with the royals. The couple spilled never before shared details about their family drama in his explosive memoir, Spare, and in their top 10 Netflix series before they reached a ceasefire. Not only were they called grifters by a Spotify executive, so now they're just going over like their mini fucking failures and shit like that. It's so crazy how a lot of these articles like just say the same things over and over and over again, and they just list someone's failures. Like, how many articles have we read about this? But it does go on. We're not going to go through all their list of failures. Like, we already know. We've seen it. Looking ahead, Harry is planning a trip to Africa to film a documentary for which his wife will not be present. So obviously she has, to stay back with the kids in Montecito, take care of home, because that would be a lot to take 2 young kids over to Africa and trying to keep up with everything, and it would just be a lot. So I would get that she's not present, but of course people are going to make a thing about that. But that's a lot of time, and that's a lot of time if we're speculating that there is issues going on actually, as these articles try to say. That's a lot of time to be apart, and especially if you're having issues, I feel like it would just be like, fuck it. Like, I'm here, you're there. Like, you start creating a different life for yourself. Harry already says that he really loves Africa. Like, what if he decides, let me not. I'm just like, my mind is speculating too much. Anyway, the anticipated solo trip may be just what Harry needs as he considers the continent his second home. Exactly, in a place where he feels most like himself, says the source. Meanwhile, insiders said that Meghan has a new super agent. I did read about that previously, to keep her booked and busy. Okay, so are we gonna start seeing Meghan at events? Like, let's stop seeing her at doing these random shots out. Let's see her out at events. Let's see her like dressed up to the nines, super fucking tailored. Like, let's give them something to talk about in another way, Let's switch it up. Let's please. So the agent is going to do something for her, get her some gigs, get her out there, and she's going to be booked and busy, says royal expert Daniela Estler. So again, royal expert. So what? Okay. Apparently, I really do think that there may be a mole in the Montecito camp, because there may be a mole. For the first time, they are truly on a divergent professional path. The hits keep coming for the Sussexes, adds the tipster, who said the Spotify failure was a game changer. I'm sure. The Sussexes are under tremendous financial pressure to fund their lavish California lifestyle, including their $14 million mansion and huge security costs, says the source. That stress, coupled with their emotional issues, has likely made life a living hell. I keep saying it, like, I just feel like it would be so much. Like, you can put on a face when you go out and do your events, whenever you do it, but like, it's just them. They just have each other, but they're trying to say that they're taking space from each other. So it's sad. Like, I don't want to see, relationships fall apart. It's a mess. So likely made life a living hell. Taking time apart on different continents will hopefully help them find out whatever they need to move on, they added. Radar Online has reached out for their rep for a comment. That's shady. No, they didn't reach out to Meghan's rep and Harry's rep for a comment on talking about if they are separated or not. Like, they was about to respond. Okay, so I want to see what page 6 has to say, and if it's any different. Let's see. Let me get it up. Hold on. Okay, so I have the page 6 article up. I'm going to see if they say anything different, or if it's just basically exactly what Radar Online said. Did you guys do any other research at all? Get any other details? Rumors swirl there's trouble in paradise for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. At least that's a tamer headline. Tamer. Radar Online reported Tuesday that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are taking time apart to heal and rebuild their bond. Yeah, it's looking like the same exact thing. They're trying to figure out what hit them. Harry doesn't fit into Meghan's tacky tinseltail world. That's the same. So, what? Why? Like, is that not plagiarism or something? Like, you literally, or I guess if you're paraphrasing, it's not plagiarism, but like, it's literally the same thing. And I guess because they referenced Radar Online, they're giving credit to them, so it's something different. But hold on, I'm trying to see if there's anything else different in here. Nope. Nope. Same stuff. So, I mean, we're going to see. I don't know when Harry's going to Africa, but, you know, when stuff like this starts popping off, we're seeing it happen quite a bit with other couples. And I feel like Harry and Meghan have a lot going on. It's a lot. Just with trying to keep your businesses together, keep your relationship together, take care of your kids, then to have the public's eyes on you after all of that. I don't know how I would handle that. Do you think you'd handle that well? Maybe so. But I think that it is a lot. And I know that people are probably, if this did happen, they'd be happy. They'd be rejoicing. And oh my God, I don't even think I'm ready for that. But I just wanted to get on really quickly just to chat about that for a sec, because I saw those two articles pop up, and I'm literally in the mix of all this other stuff with relationships. I'm just like, ugh, hopefully this isn't true. So I will see you guys in another video, and I hope that you have a lovely evening, and I'll see you. Bye.